What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about, we are in the spooky month right now, and I'm going to be talking about a series I fell in love with. You might know me if you're following my Twitter account. You know I'm a Mario fan and a Donkey Kong fan. Well, you're absolutely correct. I play both of those games and I grew up with them. But I grew up with another Mario series that doesn't get that much talked about too much, honestly. Luigi's Mansion. Luigi is my favorite bro. Well, out of the Hat Bros, Waluigi's my favorite, but he doesn't count as a bro, so Luigi is my favorite bro, that's all. But at the time in the early NES, SNES days, Luigi was more or less just a straight up Mario clone, outside of one game nobody cares about. So Luigi getting like a actual big role in his own game was sort of a surprise, honestly. And I grew up with this game as a kid, along with Super Mario Sunshine and Mario Kart Double Dash. Man, the GameCube days were so great. Now, since not many people probably play Luigi's Mansion as I've seen everywhere, and some have different opinions on Luigi's Mansion, I'm gonna run it down. The story starts off with Luigi getting a hotel, or I guess winning a mansion, I guess. We're not in Luigi's Mansion 3 quite yet. And for some reason, Mario is in the mansion, and Luigi has to discover what's going on. Or actually, that's later. But you know what I mean. You get to meet a character, Professor Egad. He was in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I'm pretty sure Luigi's Mansion came first, I think. So, yeah. And I guess he only appears in 2 Mario & Luigi games. So, yeah, Egad doesn't make that much of an appearance. But I guess he's mostly known for Luigi's Mansion. So, fair enough, I guess, right? Regardless, yeah. And this is actually Luigi's first starring role, of course. He's had a few roles in the past, like he's been spin-offs, he's helped, but like I said, he's basically a Mario clone. This is where he actually had more of a spotlight, instead of that one game Nintendo doesn't care about, or we don't even mention, just saying. Anyway, so to give up my own opinions on Luigi's Mansion, I had a lot of fun with this game as a kid. At the times, it is pretty difficult, and some people that probably never grew up with it never experienced it. And it is a launch title for the GameCube, or was a launch title for the GameCube, and honestly, it was a great launch title at the time. It was honestly considered to be, if not one of my favorite GameCube games of all time, to be honest, and one of my favorite games. It has a ton of replay value in my opinion, because it's only 5 hours long, but the replay value is actually pretty good to me, because the concept of this, you're catching ghosts in each room, and you get to explore. While the game does feel a tad bit linear at times, you're still constantly exploring at times to get different treasure. You're getting booze as well for collectibles to get a good rank. There's just so much stuff to do, and the bosses they're pretty good. You have a freaking baby, you have this guy, Big Boo, and then the final boss, which we will not talk about for obvious reasons. So yeah, I don't think I need to go in that much. Now for the controls, on the other hand, some people complain about the controls a ton. And let's be honest, it is a major fact that not many people are a fan of this game. And hey, we'll talk about, oh yeah, I'm only covering one Luigi's Mansion per video. I'll talk about the sequel next week or something. But yeah, honestly, in my personal opinion, I can't say I compare this with 3, honestly. I'll talk about 3 in a later video. But honestly, I really love Luigi's Mansion, no matter what. It is a childhood favorite of mine. I don't really mind the replay value and the difficulties. It's just overall great experience in my personal opinion. And some could say it's just okay, and it's understandable. I think some didn't grow up with it because, like I said, it's a launch title, and not many people grew up with Luigi's Mansion. But to be honest, this is one of my favorite series, along with Donkey Kong and Mario. Even if it is just 3 games and a remake, which we'll talk about actually. I love this series so much. It just meant so much to me, honestly, and part of my childhood. That's why I love Luigi so much. And also, the times when Luigi barely had personality in these games, you literally see it in these games. And this is the reason why I love Luigi so much, honestly. So yeah. But once you get to the end, you fight King Boo, I guess technically Bowser, I guess. This was weird when I was a kid, to be honest. And then you save Mario, and that's the game. Now, obviously, the collectibles. If you collect enough treasure, all 50 boos, you will actually get a good ranking. I can't remember the last time I actually got ranking, but I think I've only gotten like 1A rank at the time. But other than that, yeah, it was a good accomplishment. But maybe because I haven't played a game in a while and I would like to try again. But regardless, I remember getting A rank and I felt proud of myself, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about the boos. That the boos are, well, they can be overwhelming at times because when they start having more health, they go to different rooms and you can't go to a certain room and you have to come back when you load up another save file. It feels like panning at times, but it's fine, honestly. I like it. Yeah, this is the only game I would actually care about backtracking. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is not one of them. So yeah, that's my personal opinion on Luigi's Mansion. It's like one of my favorite GameCube games. Oh yeah, the 3DS version. Nearly 18 years later, we get a 3DS remake. And it's pretty good, honestly. I actually think for newcomers, this is the best way to experience Luigi's Mansion. I really don't have much to talk about, to be honest. Really, the only highlights I could say, honestly, is like, you know, you can, I'm moving this, I'm sorry. You can, like, I don't know what to say. There's a map on the bottom screen, so I guess you don't need to keep pressing a button to switch your map. You can, the controls are better, and also you get the access to the strobe bulb, which was in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which we will talk about for sure. Yeah, I think for newcomers, this is the best way to experience Luigi's Mansion. In my personal opinion, though, I don't know. That's hard to say. I think the remake is a lot better. Also, one more fact, why wasn't this game on the Switch? Just saying. It could have been better on the Switch, but I ain't complaining. So, hey, it's a remake of one of my favorite games, so, hey, I'm happy. But, why wasn't this? But again, I think in my personal opinion, I like both versions. But I guess if I want to base off nostalgia, maybe the original, and I think many people could prefer that. But if you want a much easier experience, you have you have the 3DS version, which is probably the most preferred way to play it for newcomers, I guess. So yeah. Oh yeah, this game also introduces Luigi. And oh, I'm gonna say this right now. Don't play multiplayer. Oh god, it lags terribly. Even the actual trailer for the game actually lagged. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Also, there's times you can't actually be separate. You need to be together. Yeah, just don't play it. At least the game introduced Luigi, but just don't play two-player. It's not worth it. So yeah, that's my personal opinion on Luigi's Mansion in general, the first game, because I know this video is a little bit short, honestly, but we're celebrating this spooky month with, hey, one of my favorite series I wanted to talk about for a while, and I have a lot more spooky Halloween related videos I have planned, not just Luigi's Mansion. So yeah, if you want to give this game a shot, I probably recommend the 3DS version if you've never played it. Yeah, it exists, but still. Alright, so that's really it. Next time we come back, we'll be taking a look at, oh god, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Alright, I gotta do it, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more. Later, folks.